I guess that means I need to take a drink. Mm. I thought I was hydrated, but clearly I'm not. Throat is still crackling up. Okay, new version of desktop audio capture is available to install. Let me just hold off on that because we're streaming right now. Okay, so what? Welcome back, Catanians. It looks like we already have an update here. Catan Universe 2.2.5, and we'll go ahead and pull up the chat. Also, we're up to 91 followers. Do I need to? How do I do that on the phone? We have some some shout outs. Can I look on that? Ooh, dashboard is here. Um, Trader Jones followed me on August 21st, 2021. I thought he'd been following all along. But Trader, maybe someone glitched out. You refollowed, but Trader Jones, thank you for following me on August 21st, 2021. What day is it? Hang on, I'm all over. Okay, it's the 22nd. So he followed me yesterday. The Bird 2154 followed me August 14th. Thank you very much for that. And I think we're all good to go on that. Okay, so Catanians. Oh wow, people are already hopping in here today. Thank you very much for tuning in. Again, the summer has been crazy, so I'm sorry I have not streamed in the past. How long has it been at this point? Over a week. I try to do at least 2 streams a week, if not 3. But of course, last week 0 streams whatsoever, and I do apologize. But working on my friend's car in the evening 3 times, 3 evenings in the past week, in order to get his car back up and running because it broke down. And then Thursday, busy all day. Friday, busy at work. Came home, had to help pack the family car to take my sister back to college. Yesterday, get up at, and I'm still very tired from it, but get up at 5 a.m. in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, drive my sister down to college, help her get her room set up. Me and my mom did all that. And her, then drive all the way back home, about 4.5 hour drive one way, 4.5 hour drive back the other way. So got in last night just before midnight, and here we are. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a stream here until about 4 p.m. and then I have more things to do. So again, Catanians, thank you very much for sticking with me, with my schedule being all over the place. But let's get into a little bit of a stream here. We got Nikki in the chat. Nikki, thank you for tuning in. Hello, hello. And Nikki is, of course, our moderator. Trashboat says hello. Trashboat, what's going on? How are you all doing today? How's your Saturday? Are you all as tired as me, or are you all just firing on all cylinders and just, or maybe just relaxing? It seems like a more relaxed weekend as school is starting back up. And not for me, I don't have school. But school's starting up for people in college. Hence, we had to take my sister back to college, and then, of course, all the grade schools will be starting here. I believe next week, as in tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. When I was in grade school, we always started in September, but now they're starting in late August. But when they start, there'll be lots more traffic on the road, I imagine. So that'll be just the absolute best. That's what you always want in a heavily high traffic area, lots of volume. You just want even more. That's the best, right? So anyways, we'll see how it all goes. Poker PW says, hi man, have fun today. Thank you very much, Poker PW, for tuning in. And we have an all subscriber chat right now, so I really appreciate you all subscribing and tuning in. Okay, so as I smack myself back to 100% here, important message from Catan Universe says the update 2.2.5 is ready for download. Please download the update as soon as possible. But because I'm on browser, I don't think I have to worry about it. We'll see. All leaderboards have been cleared. All Catanians need to play one auto match/free match in the respective expansions to get listed on the leaderboards again. Important, Catanians need to be listed on leaderboards to take part in tournaments. So, with that all being said, Catanians, I have to absolutely play an auto match. So here's how it's going to go. First things first, I'm just going to check who's online, but I'm gonna have to play an auto match here. I mean, really, actually, you know what? I don't really have to. I could just do it off stream at another time. If we have a lot of people that want to play, we'll just do some custom matches. But just throwing it out there for you all. If you want to play in the upcoming tournament, which is starting, wow, it's already starting next week. Or I'm playing in the next weekend's time slot. And there's many time slots after that, all throughout September and even October, I believe. So if you want to play in the tournaments, I'm sure you've seen the update message when you've logged into Catan Universe, but keep that in mind. If you want to play in the tournaments, you have to play an auto match / free match. For now, let's just see if we got some people in here. We'll get an auto match started. And let's see. Nikki, thank you for putting the links in the chat here. My YouTube channel and my Discord and Nikki's Discord. Very good. And Nikki says, I'm having car trouble too. Can you fly over to Germany and fix it? That might be a little bit of a expensive and time consuming. But what I can do, Nikki, is I can just throw my tools one at a time. I can stand on, what would it be? I'll stand on the east coast of the United States, and I'll just throw the tools over, across the pond, across the Atlantic Ocean to you. And I'll have to get a little bit more throw. I'll have to get a really good 45-degree angle throw. Make sure my arm is at full strength. Because I'll have to throw it not just over the Atlantic Ocean, the tools, but also over, is it the UK and, sorry, my brain is a little still powering up here, but in terms of on the geographical map, you got the UK, and does the UK border Germany, or is there something in between the UK and Germany? Yeah. I should totally know this. I looked at these geographical maps all through high school, but I'm drawing a blank right now. But basically, I'll have to throw the tools, the wrenches and the sockets, and the ratchets, and etc. just a little bit harder, over the Atlantic, over the UK, and then into Germany, to approximately where you are located, Nikki. So you can catch the tools, and then you can work on the your car, and you can does Discord have live, like kind of like FaceTime on iPhone? Does Discord have like live video chat, so I could like see what you're doing and tell you exactly what to all the nuts and bolts and parts to take apart so you could get your car fixed? Really a very roundabout way, instead of you just taking it to your local mechanic. But me being an American mechanic over in the United States, actually I've never even have I worked on a German car before? Not like one built and sold in Germany, but of course we do have lots of German cars, German brands that are sold in America, like Volkswagen, Audi. Yeah, my brain it's firing on 2 cylinders when it's normally firing on 8 cylinders or 12 cylinders. I do love a good V12 engine. Not that I could ever afford one, but just the sound alone and the power, of course. But yeah, assuming Nikki, you told me what car you own before, and I completely forgot. So tell me again. So yeah, just trying to stay awake for this Sunday stream. Got here again till 4 p.m. and okay, and Nikki will pick my settlement from last stream. Yes, very good, very good. Thank you for reminding me of that. And not that I forgot that. I did remember that. Okay, so what can we do here? We have. Okay, Nikki, let's switch it to. How about heading for new shores? 3 players, and then we can start this match. Get it going. Very good. And again, I didn't even try for Pocho and Fishhook because for whatever reason their icons are still glitched. They're online all the time, unless they just have Catan Universe open on some sort of device 24/7, but they're just not physically there to, utilize it, to use it. But yeah, that's what we're working with here. Trashboat says definitely tired, and U.S. school year confuses me. Here, the 2021 students are almost finished. And Trashboat, remind me, are you from Australia again? I'm sorry, the memory and my tiredness combined, the poor memory and how tired I am, it's not a good mix. So I think you may have told me you're from Australia, but please remind me again. So 21 students where you are, Trashboat, y'all are almost done. But in the U.S., the 2021/2022 school year is just about to get underway. Okay, so Nikki says, I almost clicked on something, but Nikki says 10 sheep with sheepport and road towards wheat. Okay, so just on the sheep, I don't get to build on the wheat, and I'm gonna build my road towards the wheat, and I'm not gonna be able to build a ship. So I believe that's what it is, Nikki. 10 sheep with sheepport and road towards wheat. That was very clear and concise, so I'm gonna roll with it. And a road, not a ship. So Nikki she did pick my starting settlement last stream, but we weren't able to get to it. And this time, I said in the future, on a Cities Unites match, she will be able to pick my starting settlement. One stream, someone picked my starting settlement, I think it was Horny Asian, and I just completely forgot that they picked it, and then I went and chose my own starting settlement. And yeah, just taking the full-on embarrassment over here. Being so unorthodox that I forget that one of my viewers chose my starting settlement and then just choose my own anyways. Not out of any malice of any sorts. Just the brain, and the poor memory. What can you do about it? Maybe perhaps you can do multiple things. I just have not really tried much yet to fix the memory. Okay, so because I was forced is a strong word. I'm trying to think of the word. It's not forced. I mean, Nikki chose my starting settlement, and that's what it is. So I am on sheepport with the 10 sheep. So there's a silver lining to that. I would have liked to be on the 310, but she chose just the 10. So for my starting city, I'm going to need ore and wheat, and there's one glaringly obvious spot for me to get on, but I have this strong feeling that it's going to be gone. Because if that spot's gone, one spot over will also be taken. So pretty much this could end up being a difficult match for me to strategize on, but of course I will try my absolute best. And the channel point rewards, they're not going anywhere. They're staying because they're lots of fun, and they give you guys. Yep, the 356 is gone. I would have loved that 356. Yes.
Does this tie down go in the side pocket?
Yeah.
In there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
yep. So yeah, channel reward points are they're just lots of fun. But yeah, 356 would have loved it, and it's gone, and now it's gone. If you know that reference, I know it's kind of could be a reference to a lot of different things, but "and it's gone" reference, and it's gone. If you know that, then that's hilarious. Okay, so Nikki says no. There's just the sea between the UK and Germany. It's not the Mediterranean Sea, is it? Because you got the Mediterranean Sea, and then is there like a body of water that goes in between the UK and Germany that's not called the Mediterranean? Or maybe it is the Mediterranean. But yeah, Nikki, help me out here. My geography skills right now are lacking. Because I know you got the Mediterranean, and below the Mediterranean, is it the Baltic Sea or the Dead Sea or something to that effect? Again, I'm struggling over here. Okay, so do I grab the wheat, a 5 wheat, or a not so delicious 11 ore. Either way, I'll be getting on a 8 lumber or a 6 lumber, so I'm kind of leaning towards, well, wait a minute. Wait, just, oh, this is tough. Because on the one hand, I love the 5 wheat. And I'll start with a road on either spot, because both spots look very juicy. But if I start on the 4-8-11, I can immediately cut Nikki off to the brick port. But if I go on the 5-6-11, I could also get on the 8-11 3-for-1 port. But I don't start on wheat. It's wow. This is the whole game right here. I think with this placement, it's literally the whole game. But how can I sacrifice the wheat like just like that? I'm gonna try it. 4-8-11, 5-6-11, and build on the 8 later. That's so good. But I just feel like if I don't cut Nikki off now, she's just gonna run away completely with the game. Decisions. Plus, I'm not close to the extra island. Yeah, let's just try it. Either way, I'm gonna lose. But if I can go out and dismantle my opponent's strategies just a little bit along the way, I think that'll be good. So Green Sea Improvements level 1 with the road. So now as soon as I can, I'm going to build on the 8-10 brick port. But the 5-6-11, that would have been a really good spot. That's a wide open spot for someone to go build on. So yeah, now I just have to hope that people will trade the wheat. And if they don't, I just have to hope to get that science bonus ASAP. Oh, that's right. Nikki says it's a Volkswagen Up. That's right. Nothing special like yours. Yeah, we have Volkswagen Jetta, Passat. We used to have the Golf. I think the Golf is discontinued. It's just the sportier Volkswagen GTI and Golf R. Or did they even call it the Golf R? They just call it the R. But yeah, I gotcha. Very, very good. So Volkswagen Up, which we don't. What a interesting name to call a car an Up. Like, it just seems like a very outside the box, outside the norm name for a car. The Up. Is there a car called the Volkswagen Down? Volkswagen left, Volkswagen right. Trash Boat says, you're correct, I'm from Australia. Wow, my memory actually kicked in and then it got some right. Barbarians are incredibly fast, so let me just usher them in because I already know what's going to happen. Yep, there was no stopping it. This city will now be burned. At least I got one city improvement. I was hoping to get Green City Improvements level 2 at the minimum, but unfortunately not. If I did build on the 5-6-11, I would have gotten 0, I think. Let me check. Yeah, 0 Green City Improvements. 7s are just all over the place. Let me shut this down. Nikki, what's your last card? I was hoping it was going to be a wheat, but I knew she activated that night. So let's say I built on the 5-6-11. I have the wheat, which is good. But by not building on the 4-8-11, I would have had 0 ore whatsoever. Either way, any chance of getting a city back, or another city for that matter, it's just not going to happen. Of course, this game loves me. This game knows exactly the progress cards that are not useful to me whatsoever. So I have this progress card on my hand, but as you can see, it is completely useless to me. And that happens way too often for it to be convenient. You know what I mean? Like there's a similar progress card to this one that would benefit me, but instead I got the other one that benefits me zilch, zero, nada. Absolutely. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to hold on to my ore. I'll basically only want trades of wheat, I would imagine, so I could get if I get 2 wheat out of trades, a couple 11s, city get the city back. Yeah, definitely go for the settlement. Ooh, 5s are juicy, but I'm not on a 5. Oh, okay. Thank you, Nikki. So it's the English Channel that runs in between the UK and Germany. The Mediterranean is completely elsewhere. Just Google a map, please. Yeah, at this point, I should just Google it. But, there's no fun in Googling stuff because I'd rather just, ask somebody and them tell me. I know it's easier, but it's just not as fun to Google something. Sometimes I like to hear it from someone else, and the old school way. Maybe pull out Actually, I have a map, like a poster of a map in my room, so I can just run upstairs. But of course, right now I'm streaming. But I'll just do that after. I'm not even gonna Google it, Nikki. I'm just gonna run upstairs, maybe walk because I'm a little tired. But after the stream, I'll go upstairs and look at the map and just see it with my own eyes. In poster form, not on any type of screen. Alright, so yeah, as predicted, the game is going horribly for me, but if I can... Oh, even my 4 brick is shut down. So yeah, basically no chance for us even a settlement anytime soon, but we're just gonna keep going, see what the dice rolls bring us. Mainly for the brick port to double down the 8, get another 10 sheep. Not that 10s have gotten rolled, maybe once? Yeah, once. And then utilize the brick port with the 4 brick. Hopefully upgrade that to a city. That would be the best. Wow. Just wow. Alright. Ooh, we got a 10. Look at that. Look at that. And Nikki says, you should be worried about Red. He has great resources of every number. I am not worried about Red in the slightest. Because, Nikki, when I saw that you built on a 356 and then the 61011, I was like, there is no way she's not getting a city. A second city very soon. And look what happened. You got the second city very soon. And now that you have 2 cities in the middle of this board, the only thing that is stopping you from getting off this board so quickly and over to the extra islands for special victory points is my one singular road. That is all that is stopping you from completely taking this game over. Plus, Red's lost his starting city. You did just get it back now, which is awesome. But yeah, Nikki, you are the power player from the moment you place your starting settlement on the 356 and then your starting city on the 61011. And there's no doubt about that in my mind. And yeah, my mind will not be changed on that. 356. You have double 6s. You have 2 wheats, 2 ores, and a sheep. It's just the best. And if you get a diplomat, I'm done for. I'm literally done. Oh my goodness, I got an 11. Well, I must try to get this settlement. I must try. That's my only hope. Alright, I can do nothing, so I will pass. Nikki says, yeah, you were reading comments way late. I wrote that just after you cut me off. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. But yeah. Red could make a comeback. There's no chance. That's a possibility. But if you get a diplomat, because you built that blue city improvement, if you get a diplomat, it's just over. You build on the 810, then you rip my road off, you build a road and a settlement on the 810, you cast off a shields, build on both golds if you feel like it. It's over. What can be done? It is literally over. My only hope is to build on the A10. And, ooh, he's making such good trades, but I don't have the one wheat that he needs. Oh, then Loredon just gets the wheat that he needs. Also, um, Trashboat, no, Trashboat, your Catan username is not Loredon KK. Yours is, it starts with an E. It's like an E and an M, maybe another E and something else. If I'm remembering that correctly. I'm trying to get my brain back in order. But Trashboat, what's your Catan username again? I'm a little fuzzy on it, but for some reason I don't think it's Loredon KK. I think Loredon KK is someone else. Um, is it Poker PW? Is that your Catan username? I don't know. I can't keep it straight in the brain, in the noggin upstairs. But yeah, I think Trashboat's username is like EM something. Maybe a string of numbers after that, like yeah, I don't know. Maybe a 6 and a 3 and something else. 6311. EME 6311. Or I could just be making that up. Alright, well, my production is scarce. It is lacking. Maybe Nikki trades a wheat because a 5 just got rolled. Oh, Nikki has a counteroffer. And a sheep. Times are tough. I have to take it. Now, I just have to get a brick. So get this robber off my 4 and then roll a 4. And then we'll have the settlement. Okay. Trashboat says my Catan name is Ellie. I want to change it, but I can't, lol. There's a bunch of numbers at the end. Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is. And yeah, there should be a way. If you can't change your Catan username, that sucks. There should be a way to do it. I don't know why. If maybe it's a feature, but it's so hard to find. But you're right. You probably just can't change it, and that just sucks. It shouldn't be set in stone forever. It's not like it's your legal name. It's just a Catan username. That's all it is. Poker PW says, I'm Loredon. Okay, so yes, I thought that at least one of the viewers was also playing. So yeah, Poker PW, sorry I mixed it up. And it says, I'm lost, man. Run like crap. And Poker PW says, the game is over, man. I kind of hate imbalanced games, but it is what it is. Yes, sometimes from the start you can just see it. Like, that's just, the game's going to go one way, and there's not much you can do about it. Let's see. Nikki still has 0 progress cards. Thankfully, 0 blue progress cards specifically. And I'm going to roll this 4. I'm going to build this settlement. I'm going to roll a 7. In all actuality. So, with that being said, what to shut down? What to shut down? Oh, okay. So Trashboat emailed the Catan universe about the username, and they never got back to him, or back to. I'm sorry, back to her. I think because it's Ellie. I'm sorry. I'm very tired. I'm trying my best here. But they never got back to you, and that sucks. So I guess maybe. Did you email them through the Because I had an issue one time, and I went on the Catan Universe forums, and they got back to me because I couldn't get into any auto matches, like nothing would load, and they were able to get back to me through that somehow. Because they said the Catan Universe developers would reply in the Catan Universe forum if you had issues, and they would help you out with your technical difficulties. So if you went through the Catan Universe forums and did it that way and submitted some type of request, I guess is it an email or is it just like a forum message? But either way, they didn't get back to you, so that sucks. So hopefully, maybe you could try again. Um, can you create a new account? But I know that's a hassle in itself too. You already have one account, just to make a whole nother account just to change the username. So, all right. So still looking for the 4. All right, maybe I'll roll it right here. 3, not quite. Okay. Make a huge offer for the brick.
Can I talk for a minute?
Sure.
Okay, can we put the rest of the coolant in there, check that, and then I need you to put that arm on the chair. I'm cleaning out. I put the cover back in the box.
Mm-hmm.
Just the arm and the coolant.
Yeah.
Check it and see if it's low again or whatever.
Sure.
Okay, doke. So I got that cleaned out. Look at this. Shit. Underwear. Look at this.
Okay. Okay, there's the 10. Oh, wait a minute. Did I have 3 sheep last turn? Because I have a sheep port. If I had 3 sheep last turn, then I could have had the settlement. Maybe I just had 2. Okay, didn't roll a 7, so that's good. Nikki even told me you're starting on a sheep port, and I just forgot about it. So if I had 3 sheep last turn, then that absolutely sucks. Because I didn't recognize it, and then 10s got rolled. I would have been getting double sheep. So now, thankfully, she never got a diplomat. So now, we are on the 8-10 spot. But she can go the other way to the ore port, so she can still get out of there. Let's just pass and see what happens. Okay, so Poker BW says, well, I started from the best position, I believe, but roll goes other way around sometimes, so you can't even get a knight up. Yeah, you had very good starting spots, and you just couldn't get the numbers rolled to get the knight activated, and the barbarians, like Nikki says, problem was the barbarians advancing like crazy quickly in the beginning. And I kind of hate that they do that, because later on, after the first round of barbarians, then they just slow down, or it's like it's random what they do. So sometimes they might speed up, sometimes they might slow down, sometimes they might hang on the very last spot before they invade for a long time. But it always seems, for whatever reason, they just advance really fast on the first round of them invading. There's never really any variation with that. So it really sucks. That's why you always have to tailor your starting spots to ideally get set up with a knight very quickly. Like, you can't just build heavily on other stuff, like, lumber for the paper and whatnot. So yes, that kind of takes away from the enjoyment of the game, because if you always have to focus on getting that first knight active so quickly, then other strategies can't really be showcased all that much. Okay, so now we have a brick port and a sheep port, which is good. There's no use building, well, 6 cards. 6 cards. I definitely need to get the city back. So I will trade in for this, and I will wait. Yeah, I think I have to go for the city first, then I can go for anything else. Trashboat says, creating a new account might get rid of all my purchases. Yes, that is true. However, I believe there is an option to restore purchases in the Catan Universe shop. You would have to go in there and look at that to confirm it. But I think you can restore purchases. I think, but just you need to verify that for yourself, just in case I'm wrong. Poker BW says, can we crown Nikki the legitimate winner of this game and try to start another? Um, I mean, we could, but now that if I can get a city, pretty soon, I'm gonna give her uh, some sort of a fight, some sort of a battle here, because I always even I've had games where I've been down and out, seemingly out for the count, and then I make a crazy epic comeback, or at least I get very very close to give the player in the lead a good challenge for the victory. And Nikki says, "Sorry, I squashed your night. I just have to get to the islands. Have to get to the islands somehow after H cut me off." Yeah, no, Nikki, that's absolutely the most direct route. After I cut you off here to the Brickport. All right, so we're gonna shut down. We're gonna shut the 6 down again. Steal from Nikki. And okay, I'll just pass. Really, what I need is a mining and an 11, or a mining and a 10, so I can do 2 sheep to the sheep port for the third ore. Ooh, there's an 11. Okay, now I just need a mining, or another 11 and a 10, or 2 11s and 2 10s, however you want to do. Ooh, there's another 11. Okay, wow, this is the absolute closest I've ever been to another city since I lost that starting city. Okay. Poker PW says, for some reason, I run like crap in custom games. Sometimes the luck is with you, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's all about that initial starting phase, and sometimes it's about sticking it through. And midway through the game, you get your momentum going. You just never know. Diplomats. Okay. Oh, yep. That's what I thought. Nikki will move her own road and put it towards the ore port, and getting that ore port is going to help her out also in a big way. Let me just shut down the 6. See here from Nikki, what you got? Ah, not quite. Okay, what do I do? I will build a ship because I have 8 cards. As I wait for my last ore to do the thing. Of course, if I build a city, I also will have to build a knight. Okay, 9 was rolled, so if I can get to the 9-8, build on that, that's gold and brick. Oof. Science bonus would be huge. Absolutely huge. Let's see what happens here. Tree Monopoly steals my paper. Been holding that for so long, haven't been able to use it. Okay. Poker Video says, I would try to battle, of course, but looks like a very slim chance. The one, oh, 9s are just rolling here. Alright, I'll just pass again. Yeah, at least you're on the 3-4 port. You're on the 5s and the 9s, which you're doing pretty solid, as well as the 6. If you can get down to the 3 ore for the special victory points, maybe even the 3-4 spots. Yeah. Of course, you'll have to get the city back for sure. At least the 9's been giving you some wheat. Hopefully, enough 6s have been rolled. Maybe you have some ore saved up in your hand. But yeah, Trash Boat, you'll have to check on that by going to the Katana Universe shop. I think you can restore purchases. But if you make a new account, I don't know if those purchases will restore under the new account. I think it's only on the old account. So you might be stuck with your username until you can hear back from the Catan Universe developers. Which kind of sucks. Let's say someone they made like a typo and they didn't catch it when they made their username, and they're just stuck with that. Alright, so I traded the wheat to help Nikki get the settlement, but I will now be able to get the city. But here's the thing. If I build the city, I might just lose it. I could build the city right now. But barbarians are 3 space away from invading. So I kind of have to wait. This is the worst situation to be in. I could build the city, but if I build it now, I might just lose it. So I just kind of have to wait to also save it for a night, which is it's just the worst. So for that, I'll need a 10. Honestly, well, the 11 shut down. I'll need a 11 and 2 10s. Or 2 4s. But mostly 2 10s, because I can have the 4 sheep, trade 2 of them in for a wheat. See, but if I built the city, I would have gotten 2 lumber and a paper. But barbarians did just advance again, so yeah, it's too risky. Because you want to advance in the game, but if I lose the city, I'm right back to not totally square one, but square one, plus just a few steps beyond that. But I want to be way beyond that, as much as possible beyond that. Barbarians advance once again. 5s are amazing. Let me just try to get a sheep. Counter offer. Ooh, or for the sheep. I have to say no, because that's my city right now. City in hand. So I guess I have to wait for barbarians to invade, then build the city, then hope to be able to build a knight. Because if I build the city now, at least barbarian strength goes to 3, so Nikki would have to activate her other knight, but she's not going to do that. Most likely, because she'd probably just want to... The most ideal situation, if you're in the lead, is to just have all the other players have 0 cities. That's the most ideal, because you can just keep building city improvements, get close to the metropolises, and while no one else can. So it's a pretty ideal situation to be in. And nice. Okay, so Poker PW will get the knight activated. The Alchemist. The 6. The Spy. Ooh, the Irrigation Steel. Plus she has Merchant on wheat. It's just, what can be done? Nothing can be done. It's all over. Now it's really over. The Imminent Longest Road. The imminent building on the special islands, the masterful gameplay, just the dice rolls going Nikki's way, just everything. The smart placements. You just, nothing can be done. Poker BW says, well, like I said, it looks doomed. Even in the darkest hour, there's always a sliver of light, a sliver of hope. Maybe not so much in this match. We just can't see that 0.01% light glimmer of hope, but maybe it's in there somewhere. 11 was shut down. Okay, I can at least build a city now, knowing that barbarians are all the way back at the start. That's the most ideal for me, rolling them in, so that way I can build a city. That way, let's say Poker PW rolled barbarians in, and then they advance on Nikki's turn and on my turn, then that's not good for me, but I'll build the city back, and now we wait. Alright. Nikki says, let's not forget I picked for you. Yeah, perhaps if I picked my starting settlement, maybe I would have fared a little bit better, but, well, definitely a little bit better, but yeah. It's because I have this option in my channel points rewards of you all getting to pay channel points to pick my starting settlements. This is what can happen. Even the threes are just doing better than the tens. It's just crazy. It seems like. Am I wrong on that? I'm not wrong on that. Three's been rolled 5 times. 10 has been rolled 4 times. 11's putting it work. Been putting in work at 4 dice rolls. But yep. Okay. So longest row. We're going to 17, and I would love that 9-8 spot to enhance my brick port, to get a gold, to gain a 9, to have 2 8s on a lumber and a brick. The perfect diplomat play to rip my ship off the board. And that was very smart, Nikki, to make me build a starting road off of my starting settlement so that I couldn't move that ship over, because I would have been able to further cut you off to the 9 gold area. No production for me. Man, this is just... I will just watch. I will maybe get to 5 victory points. That's a somewhat of a possibility. Where's that lumber port? I would have to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 roads to get to that lumber port. If I get 2 road building cards in hand, that would have helped. But of course, if I get road building, I'm just going to be building ships down to this 4 gold, perhaps. More 9s, which also means science bonus for Nikki. Very good. Derek D says, just tuned in. Looks like Nikki's dominating the competition like usual. And okay, so Derek D, have you tuned in before to any of my streams? I'm trying to remember, and if you have, I apologize. But if you're a first-time viewer, thank you very much for tuning in. But yeah, Derek D, Nikki will dominate on most Catan expansions, Catan streams, Catan matches, what have you. I'm well aware of this. And let me see, I'm going to put the ship... Yeah, sure, why not? I'll throw the ship there. Ooh, I get a coin. I can build a Blue Steam Brewer level 1. Very good. And then Barbarians are coming down, so that sucks, but we'll just wait, see if we can get some 10s. But yeah, Derek D, the only caveat to Nikki completely steamrolling the competition here is that she chose my starting settlement. That is one of my channel point rewards that I built into my channel points. So if you pay 2,552 channel points, you can pick my starting settlement. So you can see she picked it for me, and I'm built on the 10 sheep port. So yeah, that is the... Even if I was able to pick my starting settlement, Nikki probably still would have won. So let's not take anything away from her. Let's be completely honest. I would have just had a slightly marginally better chance of competing with her. That's all I will say about that. There's the 10. Ooh, 2 ships, but I put the pirate ship there because expecting her to build down to the 4-8, but she's already at 16. Ay caramba. I pass. I was hoping to at least get the 5 victory points, but alas, I will be held at 4. Poker BW says she smoked us. Yep. Poker BW, it's up to you. Can you get the 5 victory points? Can you steal the longest road? If Barbarians roll in, they somehow do not. That's amazing. But watch me roll them in on my turn. Watch me burn my city, assuming Nikki doesn't win on this turn. Might be over. She has 5 progress cards. 1 yellow, 2 blue, 2 green. Merchant in hand, longest road. The spy. The spy, the spy, the spy. What did you get with that spy? You got... She used a blue. So I think she gained a blue back. Because she still has 2 blue. Oh, a merchant, moving the merchant over. Oh, and the warlord. Oh, going for the defender Catan victory point. So I will end up saving, or she will help save my city. My singular city. The medicine. And there's the win. Yep. Okay, so she didn't even need to wait for Barbarians to invade to get that defender Catan victory point. She was just going to get the medicine for the discounted city, just like that. So congratulations, Nikki got 17 victory points. Me and Loradon KK, aka Poker PW, got 4 victory points apiece because we are punching way above our weight class, so to speak. Sarcasm all the way through. So yeah, great first match. We'll probably only get to do one more because, like I said, at 4 p.m. I do have to head out for later stuff of my day. But Catanians, I'm gonna play one more match with you, and let me see here. Per my mom coming downstairs about 10 minutes ago, I do have to help her with the car real quick, just top off the coolant. That's about it. Let's see. So yeah, whoever wants to play, you let me know in the chats, and I'll be hopping in the game here shortly. Just give me about 4 or 5 minutes. I'll be right back with y'all. Derek D says, I have tuned in. I usually end up watching on YouTube. Okay, thank you very much for that. That's great. And okay, so yeah, Derek D knows the reason for me building on the 10 sheep exclusively. And so yeah, I'll be right back, Italians. Be right back with you in about 5 minutes. Dupinator Flip Flop Edition. Alright, Catanians, and we're back. Thank you for sticking around. And remind me to raid someone after this. You could be watching. I don't even know what else is going on Twitch today. I have no idea. But yeah, there's a lot going on Twitch. Always, all the time, I imagine. Okay, so what do y'all want to play? Let me load up some custom match cities and nights. We're not going to do first down, of course. We love to mix it up with some seafarers. Trashboat said, if I use channel points to choose your starting settlement, can I donate it to someone who is playing? I have never been asked that before. That is a new thing, a new concept here. I suppose you would have to, before you used your channel points to do anything, you would probably want to ask the person who you see that is going to be playing in the match if they would want to do that, if they would want to receive that gift from you of choosing the whatever the thing is, whether it be choosing starting settlement. What else do we have? We have choosing starting settlement and city, but no one has done that yet. We have pick a game for me, which is pick any expansion and scenario that I will play next. And what else do we have? That's pretty much it as far as Catan specific channel point rewards go. But Trashboat, I'd be inclined to say yeah, as long as you cleared it with the player who's playing against me before you bought it. Or of course, as always, you can just choose it on your own. Okay, so in Poker Pido, you say, well, I need the luckiest run to do that. Yeah, yep. Oh, man. Pretty much. Alright, Nikki says, I was just really lucky. Barbarians advanced on every roll in the beginning, and I was the only one to be able to save a city. And sometimes it just goes like that. Okay, so one more match with you all, Catanians. Let's go for... I think I'm feeling some 4 islands. Let's let's see here. Oh, Nikki, thank you for clarifying that. Yes, yeah, Trashboat, even if you're not playing, you can still choose my starting settlement. As long as you're the one that pays for the channel reward, and again, your channel points are free. The way you earn them is just by watching and commenting. So you pay with your time, and for the half a calorie you burn by typing out or something in the chat, yes, there is always a cost. But you don't pay in terms of money for channel points. But yes, if you use your channel points to pick my starting settlement, you could it's totally fine for you to tell me where I'll be building my starting settlement on. You don't have to also be playing. So just to clarify that. Okay, so I'm going to pick my starting settlement this time, so I'm very excited about that. I will be going second. 6, 10, 11 build, 5, 10, 11 build the sheep port. That could be something. The top, I never really find the top island attractive because it always, I don't know, it never really has any enticing spots for me. The 359 is okay. I really like kind of like the 358, but how am I going to get that ore is the question. The 249 or the 248 stays open for the starting city. That's glorious. Because you guarantee the night. You absolutely guarantee it. Okay, but so many good choices. I see it now. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go 5, 10, 11. This might be a little unorthodox. Build towards the sheep port and see how it all shakes down from here. Okay, so Trashboat redeemed a poll. Okay, so let me see if I can do a poll on mobile. I think hang on, Trashboat. I have to do this on desktop. Let me see if I even remember how to do this. /. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, so backslash poll. Now, where did it go? Will Nikki dominate the game? I'll put, of course. Hang on. Not this time. Or maybe. I'll give you 3. Okay, it says allow additional votes, 10 bits per vote. I don't know what that means, but I think you can just vote once for free. I think that's how it goes. So let me start this poll. There you go. And we have a poll in the chat, and y'all can vote on it. I'm going to vote myself and see how it all shakes out. There we go. Oh, push escape, that could have been bad, but luckily it worked out. Okay, so very nice. Oh, wow, okay. So Loredon builds on that 4811, which I was highly eyeballing. Here's the problem, though. That 385 is going to be very, very good. But can I guarantee... I got to get the ore. If I build in the 249, I guarantee the knight. But then I'm only built on wheat, sheep, and a very bad ore spot. But building the 385, built on potential greatness. So... yikes. It's tough. It's tough to say. It's a tough call here. But I think I'm going to do it. Also, the brick will come in handy. Let me try it. Let me just try it. So, I'll build there. And I'll come... let me go over this. Yeah, let me come over this way. Okay, let's see if that works in any capacity. So that way I get some paper off the 8, double brick off the 5, city wall, eventual settlement. I'll go for the settlement on the 610 to gain a 6, and sheep port will be semi-useful. We'll see how it all shakes out. Okay, so, alright, so people are in the poll. 1 vote on each so far. The poll will go for 10 minutes, I believe. And Trashport, oh, that's right. So Trashport says if you can't, moderators can do polls. Didn't even think of that, but thank you for that suggestion. So if I'm too busy to do a poll in the future or whatnot, I can just have Nikki make a poll. Or if she wants to make a poll of anything she thinks of, she can make a poll. And post links. And okay, so she's challenging. Nikki challenges me for the sheep port, so I will build the road. But now I'm gonna hope for another 5 barbarians. Wow, already have got off to a great moving start. So if I get another 5, I can 4 for 1 the brick, get the ore, get the knight, activate the knight, and then 7 with barbarians. The absolute worst roll you could have in the first round of barbarians invading. And another, oh boy, we need, really all that's going to help is the 5 pretty much. And actually I have 2 5s. Lumber for the wheat. It's gonna... honestly, it's gonna have to... well, yes, you know what? That's fair. Because if I lose the starting city, I can still build the settlement. I think that's fair. I will take that trade and hope for a 5. 11. Yikes. Oh boy. It's not looking good, Gitanians. It's not looking good at all. I can build the settlement now. Oh boy. I think there's no hope. Watch it actually work out. Let me build the settlement now. And Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. Let me zoom out a little bit. It's too far zoomed in there. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad I built the settlement then because of barbarians. They're one space away. They're gonna invade. There's no way. There's just no way I'm saving this starting city. Trashboat says I'm gonna have to head out. Just notice the time. Have fun with the rest of the stream. Trashboat, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day with whatever you have going on, and we'll see you in the next one, hopefully, or in the future. And destruction of the city commences, just as I predicted. So if I would have built in that 249, I would have saved the city, but it just wouldn't have been as exciting. You know, being on a 249 spot, I would not have been able to have the brick in hand to cut Nikki off to the sheep port. But then again, how useful the sheep port going to be to me over time, we will have to see. Alrighty, we'll just pass. The wheat port would also be something to get on in the future. So perhaps I should have built the road. Well, I built the road in between the 8-5, expecting to be able to build a knight there to protect the 8 and the 5. Ooh, the 2 would have hit. Wow. Would have got ore and a coin. Because I still would have had a city on the 249. But now I would probably want to... If I get a diplomat, I'll move that road over so I can build quickly to the wheat port. Because that will definitely be beneficial. But we'll have to see. 7. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to roll with shutting you both down on your wheat. And actually, Nikki doesn't have any city improvements, so I'm going to be stealing from... Wait, did everybody lose their starting city? That's crazy. That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Okay, so... let's go ahead and... yeah, let me build on the brick port. Now that I take notice, yeah, I'll build on the brick port. Then maybe later I can double down that 5 brick. Derek D says, oof, all cities gone. Yeah, this could be a long game with everyone losing their starting city. Just goes to show that developers need to tweak those barbarians from when... need to slow them down a little bit, or at least have some variety. Not just have them, you know, going 100 miles an hour on the first round every single time, it seems like. And then there's 0 active knights, 0 barbarian strength, so if... I've never seen this happen, where barbarians invade with 0 active knights and 0 barbarian strength. Does that mean everyone gets a progress card of their choice? Or does just nothing happen? I'm really curious to see what's going to happen with that. Because I want to see that happen. Let's do a little experiment. If Lordon and Nikki, if neither of them build knights, let's see exactly what happens with 0 barbarian strength and 0 active knights. This might be the first time a lot of you will be seeing what happens with that, because I don't know what happens. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna throw the pirate ship here. See what happens with that. Ooh, I do get the ore. So I could build a knight on my own, but I don't want to do it. I'm so curious. I've never seen this happen before. I just want barbarians to invade, and if everyone gets a progress card, that's awesome. That's how that shakes down. Derek D says, are there bonus victory points for settling on foreign lands? Yes. So in the 4 islands, if you go build ships out to a new island you haven't yet built on, and then build on it, you do get special victory points in addition to building a settlement on it. So you should get +3, 1 victory point for the settlement, 2 special victory points for building on a new island. And that also goes for heading for new shores for the extra islands. That also goes for treasure islands, for the extra islands and treasure islands. And am I missing any? I don't think I am. Oceania, you don't get the special victory point bonus. Greater Catan, you don't get the special victory point bonus. Fog Islands, you don't get the special victory point bonus. So it's kind of 50-50 in terms of the expansions. Alrighty, so we will simply build another road, get ready for the settlement on the brick port. Wheat for the lumber. Wheat for the lumber. I'm going to say yes. Alright, so the poll is, we got 2 votes for not this time, 1 vote for of course, 1 vote for maybe. Alright, Nikki does build the settlements. I rolled a 7. Wow. Did I like miscalculate that trade? Because I thought I was getting a. I did, didn't I? I don't know. Yeah, I'm just tired. I thought Nikki was giving me a lumber for one of my wheats, and somehow I messed it up. And now I'm burning cards, so it's perfect. Okay, so. Yeah, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how that happened. Okay, so let's shut down this juicy 6 ore. Ooh, cloth, but no city. So it doesn't matter. So I will pass. Yeah, I trade away my lumber. How did I don't know. It's chalk it up to some slight fatigue, but 0 active nights still. 2 more advancements, and I hope to see what happens with that. Nikki says, I hate 4 Islands, and Unorthodox Games loves it, so there's that. Yeah, we are on opposite ends of how we feel about the 4 Islands, on opposite ends of that spectrum. So, that's fun. I love 4 Islands, and I hope to win on 4 Islands, because that would be doubly amazing for me. Lord on places a night, but does not activate it. Come on, barbarians, let's invade here. Ooh, my 6 is shut down, so I can't get the lumber. I don't know how I messed that up, but I traded away the lumber when I needed it. And barbarians invade. What happens? Victory? Oh, everyone gets a progress card. So now I know what happens with that. Very good. So I will take one of those. Alright, so I could have built the knight and activated it, but I just need to know what happened with that. So I will now shut down this wheat because it's too dangerous to be left alive. And I'll get an ore. I think that was my ore that I'm getting back. And I'll continue to save up for a road and settlement or city. Nikki says the juicy 6 ore that has never rolled. And then it did get rolled like once. I think once so far. Yeah, once. Okay, I have a 6 and an 8. They've each got rolled once, and they're both my lumber spots, so let's change that. There's the 6. Alright, my turn. Roll dice. Ooh, the double 9. Nice. Build a road. Alright, come on, 6, 8, 5. Five is good. Okay, now just a 6 or 8. 2 fairly easy numbers to get rolled. There's the 6. Okay, we are settlement bound. Let's see what color progress card Nikki has. It is a green one. Okay, so I don't think we can get screwed over. The only way she could would be with road building, but there's no way she can get over there in time. Or a number of resources to cut me off to this brick port. I have 7 cards, so even if I roll a 7, I roll a 3. Wow, I would be very close to the city, but of course it's going to be settlement here. And then yeah, let me go ahead and build the knight. I'll build the knight now and activate it. Just so we can, now that we know, when there's 0 barbarian strength and 0 active knights and the barbarians invade, then everyone gets a progress card of their choice. So it's still a victory. You'd think it'd be like a tie. Or just a nothing, really. Okay, so Poker PW says, I have police activated. I have police activated for so long and nothing, man. You have police. Oh, do you mean you have a blue city improvements, but you haven't gotten a single blue progress card? Is that what you mean? Okay, there's an 8. Now we just need. Okay, he says yeah. Okay, very good. I gotcha. I was confused at first a little bit, but now I'm on the same page. There's a 4, but we don't have a 4, and we'll pass. Now we definitely want to get the city because the cloth we stole from Nikki, we'd love to spend it. We would absolutely love to spend it. So yeah, I'm built all over this bottom island. On double down the 5, double down the 10, another 4. Come on now, bring me some 3, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11. Boy, that would be the best. Sheep for the lumber. I'm gonna say sure. So if I can get another sheep, I can 2 for 1 it. If I can get some 5s, get kind of close to this. Ooh, nice irrigation. Yeah, now that I look at it, I really should have built on the built towards Wheatport from my 358 settlement instead of built outward. But you just never know. Okay, really? Lordon, very nice with the city. But we have 3 2s and we have 2 8s. Does anything make sense? No, nothing makes sense. Alright, victory. I tie with Lordon, so I will take a progress card of my choice. Let me get one of those. Okay, we can work with that. And let's let's throw the robber on this juicy 4. Steal a sheep, very good. And then Nikki, it's time to break up the 9, so I'm going to swap this 11 with this 9 sheep instead of the 9 brick, because if a city goes on the 9 sheep, it'll be way more beneficial than the 9 brick, in my opinion. So now I'll bring the 9 over to my island. I could have brought over the 3, but let's just put it right here, so I can maybe build a city later on the 5, 9, 10. That would be ideal. Beyond that, I'll go to the bank, sheep port, 2 sheep for the wheat, reactivate the night, and then we pass. Alright. Oh wow, it's already 3:44. I have 16 minutes. Will the game be over in 16 minutes? Perhaps not, so we may have to extend my time limit here. Wow, no city improvements on my end whatsoever. Oh, of course, I give the 11 away, then it gets rolled. Okay. Yo, now I do have the sheep port, I do have the brick port, but what's really gonna help me out is a wheat port. Okay, 11s and 4s, I do nothing. Give me a 5, give me a 10, give me 9, 3, 5, 8, 6. Okay, there we go. There's a 5. There's a 10. Okay, so this is what I thought I saw from Nikki last time, the lumber for the wheat, but somehow it got all mixed up. I'm just going to decline it because I don't need it now. Sheep for wheat. I'm going to say no. Brick for the wheat. Brick. I'm getting a brick for wheat. I will have to say yes to that. Ooh, gave her a city. How could I have known? How could I have been so naive? And the 6 pays off. It's incredible. Wow. 1 brick. Okay. No, that's 1 ore, 2 ore. Just not quite there yet with it. Let me throw the merchant on the wheat. I am winning, but I would love a city. I could build a road and a settlement right now. Of course, that is not my ideal setup. But if I've saved for the city, it's going to take a while. Okay, I'm going to do it. I don't like it, but maybe this helps my production that much better. I just have to hope for the 5s. And now all 5 of my settlements have been built on this board. I could have built road in the settlement on the 9 sheep to double down the sheep. But yeah, let's just see how it shakes out. Alright, instant payoff from the 5, which is good. If I get 1 more 5, I think I have a city. Because I'll have 4 brick, which will translate to 2 ore after the brick port. Yeah, and then 2 wheat with merchant on wheat. Yeah, so it can be done. It can be done. Yeah, 1 more 5 and I have a city. Wow. So that 5 additional settlement on the 5 brick is definitely super useful. That puts me so close. So very close. Can you believe how close I am? 1 more. 1 more ore. Okay. Nikki says, you didn't give me a city. I had it anyways. I just need to activate my knight. Oh, okay. So you already had the city. I just helped you activate your knight, so you could just then protect that city that you were building. Very good. And now you have 4 knight strength. So Defender Catan is imminent. And me shutting down, I thought shutting down Lower Dawn earlier on the 4 lumber was the better move because he was the only one with the city at that point. But I can never underestimate the all-powerful Nikki. It's almost like I have to shut you down every time, no matter if you're in the lead or way behind. Alright. Okay, there's a 3. I need a 3, a 9, a 5, a 10. And the city is mine. Can I do it? Survey says no. I will just roll an 8. Okay, so let me offer 2 lumber for the sheep. We have a counter offer. Oh, I don't have a brick. Okay, so let me ask for the ore directly. I doubt I will get it, but let me ask for it directly. You never know. You just never know. Counter offer. Oh, 2 for 2. I will not be so tired to mistake that one this time. Let's build a ship since we have 8 cards, and we'll pass. Come on, city, you're so close. I just need... There it is. Oh, but now I need another one. Because I paid for the ship. Nikki says, Lower Down is crushing with all the 8s, though. Yep, no doubt about that. Snacking up all that paper. No pun intended. No pun intended. So I'm back to where I was. I need a 5, 3, 5, 9, or 10. Ooh, for the brick. If I had a brick. If I had the brick. Oh, Lord, I must be trying to build a settlement on the 8 sheep. Wow, if I had a brick, I would take that trade. What a good trade. What a good trade offer. And the simple ore for the brick. I'm loving these trades. If only I had the brick to make the trade with you, Lordon. That's an even better trade. Wheat and ore, that's just the best. And a nice roll so he knows that Nikki does have the brick. But Nikki has definitely some leverage there because Lordon really wants the brick for the settlement. They're both giving the emoji like, oh man, I love these trades. I wish I could take that trade. But sadly, alas, I cannot. Four cards for a brick. Are you seeing this, Catanians? I want to take this trade, but I don't have the brick. This is the best trade. You give one brick, and you get the best trade of your life in Catan. Ah, if only. If only. Another 8. Another day, another lumber. And Catanians, if I have not already mentioned before, this is indeed the last match of this stream, but I will be back for more as always. 7! 7! Burn your cards, Dupinator. Alright, now we're... Ay, ay, ay. We'll never get this city, will we? But we will. We're so close. We have to. We just have to. Okay, so again, I gotta shut Nikki down. Just feeling all the momentum, the upcoming future momentum on her end. There's the 6. Okay. Catan. Just there's, let's see, 3, 5, 9, 10. There's 4 different numbers Catan could hook me up with here. And of the possible, is it 12, 11 numbers? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Yeah. And the possible 11 numbers we rolled, that's a 4 out of 11 chance. Just under 45%, I think. Because 5 out of 11 is just under 50%. So 4 out of 11 must be under 45%. 4 out of 11, is it 44%? Somewhat, maybe 12? No. Okay, let's just, okay, we do have 7 cards, but let's just build a ship. At this point, a 5, it's going to be a 5. It's going to have to be off a 5. The game is teasing me. Because if I get a 5... Oh, but I can't build the settlement until I get the city. That's... 4? I wonder how many turns it's been since I've been trying to go for the city. Or been somewhat close, actually. Ooh, and the pirate ship shut down. Thankfully, I'm still holding on to the ore. Also, nice deserter earlier by Loredon to steal a level 2 knight from Nikki. Uh-oh. Now I will get stolen from. like 1,000% chance.
What's she done? Come on, sweet pea.
And the ore gets stolen. Could have been the wheat, but it's gonna be ooh, and the rest of the ore and the medicine. Yep. So whoever said in the poll there's not this time for Nikki winning, you are going to be disproven. I think you're going to be proven wrong. Nothing can be done. Look at that. I was 1 card away from the city. Now I'm back to being 4 cards away from the city. Another 7. It's just over. Watch as the chaos unfolds before your very eyes. Sometimes it goes so right for you, other times it goes so incredibly wrong. Alright, there's the 6. I get another lumber. It's not very useful, so I will pass those dice. Another 6. Wow. So paper, lumber, or coin galore for Nikki. It's incredible. The 9s, wow. Yeah, it's just, what can be done? What can be done? At least I do have 5 settlements on the board. Perhaps if I saved up further for the city earlier instead of building that road and settlement on the 5 brick on the coastline, maybe I could have gotten the city earlier, but yeah. Or I'm gonna say no. Just no. And watch. Well, I don't have any green sea improvements, but let's say I built one. The game gives me mining this game, because last game it gave me irrigation. Let me get 2 ore. Let me ask for 2. I'm not gonna get it, but let me ask for it. Brick for the lumber. Let me get 2. Just ask for 2 from now on. But yeah, last game I got irrigation when I didn't build on any wheat this game. Let's say I'm able to build a city somehow and build a green sea improvement level 1. Watch me get mining without being built on mining. It'll just be hilarious. Okay, there's another 6. Let's just chase away the pirate ship. I'm gonna throw it. Yeah, I'm gonna throw it right here actually. And then I'm going to furthermore build a ship here. Oh, I take longest road. So I'm in the lead, but I trust me, there is no momentum from my end. Absolutely 0 momentum. Until I get the city, there's no momentum. The reason I put the pirate ship here is so Nikki can't quite easily build up to the top island for the special victory points. Plus, she won't be able to cut me off down to the remaining ore spots. Because I'd love to get on this ore spot to gain ore hex to get the special victory points. But of course, to build another settlement, I have to free up a existing settlement on this board by building a city. So I don't know if I'll be able to do that in time before I get cut off or something to that effect. The resource monopoly lumber steel. Okay. We really need the robber off the 5 wheat. We have to roll a 7 for that. 1 minute past 4 p.m., but I can't just quit the game halfway through, can I? We'll just keep rolling on. We'll see how far it goes. 16 victory points, okay. We'll just have to see how it goes. If Lordon can mount an epic comeback, build on the 10 brick, get the special victory points. Oh, nice. So now Nikki's, and she can totally build on that 6 ore spot way before I can. Okay, I roll the 7. I'll get the robber off of the 5 at least. Yeah, shut down the 4. Why not? Maybe we should have shut down the 6, but who knows? Just who knows? And we will pass. Couldn't even build a knight there, but to save that spot for me. Wow. What am I doing? Shut down the 4 wheat. I should have shut down one of the 6s. Nikki gets, what, 5 cards off a 6 every time a 6 is rolled. Inventor. Ooh, I lose the 9. It's right back to an 11. Lordon, very nice inventor to steal a 9. Now it's a 4-8-9 spot. That's very, very good to have. Yeah, you're never happy when you're losing in Catan. That's pretty much how it goes. And the road building, the absolute mastery continues. The longest road steel, the imminent settlement. Perhaps on the 3-1 port, on the 9-10 brick, gaining another 9 brick in the process, gaining a 10 as a number. The knight placement to block me from the 6 ore spot. It's just the 2. Okay, after the 2, you almost have to quit after the 2. That's just crazy. Look at this. 5 2s. Yeah, 6 8s, 10 6s. Okay, but 5 2s. Really? 5 2s. Where are my 5s at? 5 5s. Okay. Give me another. What do I need for the city? I need 2 5s, I think. Yeah, I need 2 5s. That's all I need. Okay, 3 helps. Definitely helps for sure. Alright, here's 5 number 1. It's a 10, but that still helps. That still helps. Okay. I will now trade in for this ore. Let's see if I can hold on to it this time. We are now 2 cards away from a city. Give me a 5. An 11. If I get a 5, I have it. Very nice, Lordon. Oh, nice. Builds on the lumber port. That's crucial. That's clutch. And it will soon build on the 310 spot. It is not far off from the Green Metropolis. Hopefully, Lordon gets the Green Metropolis before Nikki. If he doesn't, that is a catastrophe. Because Lordon has a city on a 4 lumber and an 8 lumber. Nikki only has a city on a 6 lumber. But you just never know. 2... How can 2 or 12 possibly get rolled 6 times in any given game? But it's happening. Nikki, how are you this lucky? I should have built on that 2-4-9 spot. I second guessed it. Okay, nice special victory points from Nikki. We're building on a new island. +3. Okay. If I roll a 5, I can do it. A 4. 4. It's so painful. Do you feel my pain? Catanians. Okay, so 8 cards. Um, hmm. It's very painful. I don't know what the. Hmm. And I'll build a ship. Come on, 5. 1 5. One singular 5. That's all I need. Bring me the 5. And 6. Okay. 1 5. 2 wheat, 2 brick. And it's mine. Derek D says, no or losing the starting city really put some speed bumps in your game. It's been the absolute worst. But I'm just getting so close to getting it back. But watch, I have a feeling. I just have a feeling I'm gonna get set back again. Okay, robber will be moved. But yeah, you're seeing it live, Derek D. I mean, I still think my starting spots were pretty decent. And there was a chance. I had a slight chance of saving the starting city, but if I really put that starting city on the 249, and of course, Nikki grabs the Green Metropolis right before Loredon can. Wow, it's just crazy. And a 4 instead of a 5. It's just how do these games happen like this? They should be way more balanced than they are. Okay. Actually, this game might be over before I can even build a city, which would be hilarious. Or get a city back on the board. We're going to 16 victory points. What does Nikki need? She already has Longest Road. She already has the Green Metropolis. Loredon looks like they'll be getting a Defender Catan victory point, unless, of course, Nikki activates her other knights. Then she'll get one, which will probably happen because of her expertise and her luck in combination are nearly unstoppable. The only person that can really stop her is Green Gazelle. That's the only person I can think of. In the every 1 in 10 games where I beat her, but that's very rare. Okay, so she activates the other knights. She steals the merchants. Oh my! So even if I get the 5, watch me get the 5 now. 7. Okay. 16 victory points for Nikki. If she rolls the dice before someone steals the merchant or Longest Road, she wins. She just wins. Okay, so oh, the laugh of a man who's been destroyed. Let me just, all I can do is I have to give up my hopes and dreams of getting that city. And I don't even have merchant on the wheat. Okay, Loredon, can you help me out? I can steal the Longest Road. I just need I need a sheep, and I can steal Longest Road. Loredon says no. Loredon, what do you have? Do you have 2 lumber? I will give you a bunch of cards just to be able to build 1 ship. I have to find a way to get a ship. I need 1 sheep to make that happen. Loredon, what do you have in your hand as my timer runs out? You have 2 wheat? I can make it happen with 2 wheat. I can't do it off a road. I don't think I can. Yeah, it literally, it has to be a ship. And I just moved my 1 ship that I could move. Poker BW says can't help, so it's all over. Thanks for playing, Catanians, but I'm one ship away from stealing it, but I can't, so I'll just pass. I will just pass. What a crazy game, Nikki! Just congratulations. I don't know how you consistently do it over and over, but you have mastered Cities and Knights. All right. Poker Video says no good cards from Avalon. Derek D says, so think of the same. This game might be ever quick. Nikki does it again. And at the beginning of this game, I was like, oh yeah, everyone's got a fair chance. And then all along, just Nikki just slowly but surely made it happen. Just consistent victory points. Just making it happen. Okay, so Nikki will roll the dice and win. That's all she has to do. I needed one card to take her longest road to prolong the game a little bit more, but in retrospect, I'm 12 minutes over my time that I said I would be streaming till, because of course I do have to go now. But congratulations, Nikki, on destroying us on both of these matches on my stream. Yeah, they don't call you top 100 Nikki for nothing. So congratulations, Poker PW. Thank you very much for playing. Catanians, I do apologize for my fatigue, but like I said, very, very busy working and doing things beyond my normal schedule. So a little bit extra tired because of that. Nick, thank you for the links, and she says thanks for the stream and the games. Good game, everybody. And that has been another Catan stream in the books. Almost 2 hours. Catanians, thank you very much for tuning in. I will see you in the next one, and maybe I'll have some much better luck next time. So, with that being said, I'll see you on the next one, and I'll hope to be more awake for the next one. That's all I can say. Alright, Catanians, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.